Welcome to A Course in Miracles Workbook for Students, Lesson 300. Only an instant does this world endure. This is a thought which can be used to say that death and sorrow are the certain lot of all who come here, for their joys are gone before they are possessed or even grasped. Yet this is also the idea that lets no false perception keep us in its hold, nor represent more than a passing cloud upon a sky eternally serene. And it is this serenity we seek, unclouded, obvious, and sure today. We seek your holy world today. For we, your loving sons, have lost our way a while, but we have listened to your voice and have learned exactly what to do to be restored to heaven and our true identity. And we give thanks today the world endures but for an instant. We would go beyond that tiny instant to eternity. Only an instant does this world endure. In a workbook for students, there is a distinction made between the world of man and God's world. The world of man is ego-driven, and it is fickle and fleeting and a frightening place. It's a nightmare. And I say that with a lot of compassion because I've been in that nightmare so many times for most of my life, in and out of that nightmare. We seek your holy world today. God's world is also right here. But it is love-led. It is not ego-driven. You might go to the same places and talk to the same people, but you will not be in the same world as the world of man. In the world, but not of the world. Because you will be seeing the world through eyes of love, with a gentle perception. For me, that meant letting go of trying to fix, force, or change. Out there, coming home to this. I'm going to go back a few lessons and read a line that says, "How gladly does the Holy Spirit come to rescue us from hell. When we allow his teaching to persuade the world through us to seek and find the easy path to God." And the easy path is so simple that ego will never grasp it, because ego seeks complexity and suffering and enigmas and paradox, and the ego is like a Chinese finger trap where the harder you try to get out, the more stuck you are. There are really only two worlds. There's love and there's fear, and you cannot be in both at the same time. Fear is what resonates with the world of man, with ego, and love is what resonates with God and with your soul, with your true, authentic nature. God's world is your eternal home. It's where you came from, and it is your ultimate destiny. And our choice is whether we go home now, or if we want to suffer a little longer. That's the only choice. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 301.